Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Handyman3221 here, and in today's video we're going to be talking about 5 things I would not like to see in competitive for Infinite Warfare. Hopefully you guys are able to agree with me on some of these. If not, it's okay. Start off, number one thing I would hate to see back in competitive for Infinite Warfare would be ban and protect. I feel like ban and protect was a kind of an annoying thing more than, I guess, useful, just to the fact that if a player that on the other team that knew you had an insane AR shot, of course, he would force you to use another weapon you weren't really comfortable with, you really didn't have much practice with. For example, let's say when Formal has to is comfortable using the Man of War and the Mate, what do? They force him to be using an HVK, and with the HVK, of course, you guys know that gun takes a lot of bullets to kill with. Even though he has a good AR shot, it's kind of hard for him to now compete with the SMGs, just to the fact that they eat a lot of bullets when you shoot them with the HVK. Hopefully you guys are able to agree with me on that one. I feel like ban and protect was just not very useful. It was more of an annoying thing. Like, there was no point in practicing with a certain weapon because you didn't know if you could actually get that, where you're going to be able to use that weapon in, like, for example, big events like COD XP. And for my second one, guys, is obviously the specialist. I know a lot of pro players been talking about this, that specialists, obviously, many of you can agree with me, that take little to no skill whatsoever. Let's say 1v1 situation, you're near bomb, you know the player has to rush you, because there's no way he can get you from far away. And of course, what are you going to use in a head glitch bomb? As soon as he peeks you, bam, you heat wave him. That really didn't take a lot of skill, in my opinion, if you guys were to think about it in my way. Like, if you're on the enemy team and you had to take off an enemy off a head glitch, and you know he has heat wave, there's really nothing you can do. If he has trophies set down, nothing you really can do. That's why I would like to see maybe rigs only in pubs, because of course pubs just made for having fun, right? And competitive, of course, you like to have fun, but you know it's always time to take it serious too. Hopefully you guys are able to agree with me on that one too. And for my number 3 is having certain frags, man, because I've heard so much about the black hole frag. It just like sucks. You're like, oh my god. Hopefully you guys remember in Black Ops 2 when C4s were like allowed in game battles, and so were shock charges. That stuff was really annoying. Hopefully guys, I feel like that those frags should be banned. Like, I feel, in my opinion, the only ones I believe there should be are frags and Temtex. Like, those two are the only ones that are, like, obviously more competitive, of course. And for tacticals, mostly the concussion, flashbangs, and EMPs. That would be the typical, right? But who knows what we can expect in Infinite Warfare. Hopefully they don't add something way too OP. Which brings me to my fourth one, of course, is hopefully there is a set of rules. Like, because as many of you guys know, there's stuff in game battles and UMGs that, as many of you guys know, active camo was actually banned in UMG for a while, but right now it's unbanned, and who knows if they'll ban it again. It's just something really frustrating. I wish they would have like a community, like where the community who plays a lot of competitive says like, okay, we want this certain thing banned, and you know, based off the votes and everything, they're able to ban the other stuff. And for my number 5 spot has to be finding something very useful, such as maybe like a G-Slide. I'm pretty sure the G-Slide won't be in Infinite Warfare, but in Black Ops 3 when it was here and very few of us knew about it, it was very useful. And it's, in a way, I think it took kind of a skill, because you had to hit precise timing. You know, there was no room for errors, and if you did mess up, the G-Slide wouldn't come out right. If in Infinite Warfare we find something like maybe wall boosting, like maybe able to boost off the wall a bit faster and run on there, please, I'm hoping they don't patch it in competitive, because it would be so frustrating for us to be learning something new and maybe a few days later patch it. Maybe for a tournament, I think it'd be something very frustrating. In my opinion, I believe when players find something that's useful and not cheating in a way, it's something, in my opinion, shouldn't be patched, because it took some skill to find that out, and it's kind of the developer's fault. Why have something that's not meant to be in the game in the first place, you know? Hopefully you guys can relate, maybe say this is a glitch in a way. It wasn't really most of a glitch, you know? I mean, it's something that took some skill to use. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please smash the thumbs up, subscribe, comment. Really helps the channel grow. It's been your boy Handyman321, and I'll see you guys in the next.